let's scroll and see what everybody's complaining about here. Let's see. Really? Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Really? Something about a mobile phone. This guy, some bald dude. Before you buy, these videos are always Internet mock GTA Trilogy remaster after game launches with some awful visual changes and graphic issues. Visual changes and graphic issues, huh? Right. Okay, original remaster. Oh my god, they changed up a couple character models. Like it's a remaster. All right, direct comparison, attention to detail and graphics. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, the Switch port is terrible. I don't know about the Switch port. Fan edition is trash. This guy looks very angry, like he's trying like hell to make a point. Okay. All right. Some visuals. As you can see, there is an actual upgrade to the visuals here. Absolute disaster on the PC front. Yes, we'll get into that. Okay. Let's talk about this. So, Grand Theft Auto Trilogy, Definitive Edition, remasters, whatever you want to call them. It came out. I streamed about 5 hours of it. And yeah, I actually enjoyed my time with it. Oh my god, you're not supposed to say that. The internet's on this trend of hating it. Oh, you're not supposed to talk good about anything. So, there's a ton of people that went to the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition, I should say, the remasters. I think I'm just going to start calling them. They went to the remasters predetermined to hate them. They went into them with this whole thing of like, it's not GTA 6, it's not GTA Online. I don't like it. It's the originals, and they have to be, on this level of graphical fidelity that the PC mining community made. Which is not actually the vision of, it's not the true vision of what the hell the original trilogy actually looked like. And yes, this is going to be kind of a rant because I'm just getting fed up with all the nonsense that people are sitting there going that the trilogy looks terrible. I've been seeing even people that do all kinds of old school retro gaming, and they are trying like hell to knock this thing too. And it's like, you should know goddamn well. Look at how much motion blur is on the screen in the original. The motion blur was ridiculous. You can turn the motion blur off. That makes the game look way better. It runs in 60 FPS. That's a huge visual upgrade. And yes, the character models do look comic booky. They're not Fortnite looking, which some people are trying to say. No. Goddamn Grand Theft Auto is supposed to look like a comic book on the character models. You know why? Because when all this stuff was going on, and hell yes, the characters are supposed to look like this. Where people are getting GTA was highly full-on realistic, I have no idea. If you go back and you think of the time when these damn games came out, and yes, I am in rant mode tonight because I have seen so many damn hot takes, even from people who cover games are hot taking this damn thing. When this stuff came, I mean, look at that. The damn ground has some actual detail to it. Okay, let's see the character model. Original? You're telling me that's not more detailed. CJ does not have more details on his face. They're more defined details because they have the more comic book look. There's a shine on the fucking vehicles. Now, look at that. The lighting, oh my god. And people are going to say that this does not look better than the original. Come on. So, where do we even begin with this? So, the most of the soundtrack is there. I don't care what Reddit says. I have listened to most of the songs. I need to put more time in, but the radio, I just played the original trilogy on stream. The radio sounds pretty much the exact same way. So, back to the point that I was making before, though. The time when this game, when 3 Vice City and San Andreas came out, the government was breathing down the neck of the gaming industry. They were trying to get harder, more restrictive ESRBs, ratings and everything. San Andreas got slapped with an adult only, thing on that because of a leaked, some modder went in and hacked the game files, data mined it, found a mini game, and so then the whole thing just blew up off that. But I think this is like a case of nostalgia hitting hard, where our brains are just like, yes, Grand Theft Auto was always realistic as all hell and this and that, which it never was. To look at the front cover of it, it's a comic book front cover, for God's sakes. On top of that, the character models had to be cartoony, because just like Mortal Kombat, where if they went full on realistic with the character models, Mortal Kombat would have never happened. They had to go cartoon violence with it. The same thing happens with the character models in Grand Theft Auto. You have to go cartoon violence, or you have a No More Russian situation like Call of Duty had, where you can't get away with doing that stuff. Or governments and people throw their shit fits like they're trying to do now. On top of that, the controls are way better in this Trilogy remaster. You cannot say they aren't. We have a weapons wheel. We have, just better handling on the vehicles overall, because it's running at 60 FPS. It's smoother and everything. It's the exact same trailer. So, yeah, overall, the story is the exact same. It's pretty much just an asset dump from the original game. You got some of the original source coding in this thing. And because it's an asset dump, and this is where it blows my mind the most, that people, even the people that know about game development, right? This is legit the same graphics, just updated to the modern day engine and put onto modern day consoles, and with some new gameplay elements mixed in, like the weapons wheel, like being able to select your radio on the fly, like having more control over the auto aim and more control in a free aim situation. And of course, like I said, the shine on all the vehicles and the water and everything, the lighting techniques that have been updated and everything, that's the graphics engine side of things. But the asset dump that is literally there. Sound design, they have up-res and redone some of the assets of the texture assets. Sure, but the character models are the exact same as they were back then, just up-res with a higher texture fidelity, with more details in the texture fidelity. Like, you can see it. The white cop there, where I forget what his name is, the redhead white asshole of a cop that's right in the beginning. Again, I'm terrible at names, so I forget names all the time. But that dude never had that many, like, wrinkles on his face and everything. The barber shop, okay, sure. The barber looks younger. Oh my God, Sue Rockstar. They changed up one character, just a slight bit. Oh, CJ looks better than he ever has. Like, what the I don't get the way the internet goes off and rants on stuff. Now, I do get, though, that the fan base for Grand Theft Auto is that type of a fan base. And we know the type of a fan base that I'm kind of alluding to. Resident Evil has the same type of fan base. Call of Duty has the same type of fan base. Rockstar Games has the same type of fan base too. It's not a knock on the developers. It's not a knock on the community, that absolutely, the hardcore diehard fans that absolutely love the series and everything. What I'm saying is there is a lot of fans that came in on maybe even, as soon as GTA 5 and online and all that stuff, the role playing and all that, the streaming boom that happened that got a bunch of fan base in on stuff too. The same ones that will cry about Red Dead Redemption 2 being too realistic are the same ones that are crying about these Grand Theft Autos not looking realistic enough or having too much of a cartoon look. It's what they do. It's what they do. Now, again, usually I don't get heated off from internet stuff, but when I've seen people who cover older games and know game design also shit talking the trilogy, that's when it was like, no, wait. I gotta say something here, because it's gonna eat me up if I don't. Yes, again, this is kind of a shortish rant on everything, but my God, if you go back and you think about the era when these games were from, if you think about everything that was happening in the industry when these games came out, the government up Rockstar's ass.
We are determined to stop a situation in which video games with pornographic and violent content are being peddled to our children. Today, I'm announcing, along with my colleagues, Senator Lieberman and Bai, the Family Entertainment Protection Act. This bill will prohibit the sale of violent and sexually explicit video games to minors.
The way that any violent video game was being traced back to Grand Theft Auto, any crime that kids were committing traced back to this trilogy. There's a reason why they got kind of more cartoony as they went on. The world itself, the environment is supposed to be more realistic, which, if you look, you can plain as day see, it absolutely is. Like, this environment is great. There's a lot. Granted, it's not perfect, and I will not say that this trilogy is perfect. No, they have had some issues with the PC side of things. Yes, the Rockstar game launcher is a piece of shit. No shit. We've known this for years. It's a piece of shit. And guess what? It made the game not playable. Okay, that's not the game's fault. That's Rockstar shitty game launcher's fault, which I don't like it either, but it's there. You have to deal with it. Welcome to PC world. And then the Xbox dropping it late because I guess that they're trying to add it to Game Pass or whatever. That's a Microsoft Store issue. That's not this game's fault either, or the trilogy's fault either. Overall, I mean, we have cheat codes, which it didn't need to add. We have brand new trophies on there, which it didn't need to add. We have the whole 9 yards. Everything is a solid package deal with this, and I feel like everybody's writing it off before they even try it at this point. Like, they went in, they were just like, I love this, but it's not new Grand Theft Auto 6 news, so fuck this thing. And I feel like that is going to be the downfall of seeing any other Rockstar remasters, which that is probably another point that I'm really heated off from too. Is like, yeah, we have a chance to get Max Payne remastered. We have a chance, but if it's remastered and looks like this stuff, then I wouldn't want it remastered. Okay, so you don't want to have any access to like a Manhunt, a Red Dead Revolver, if you've even heard of that. Any of those old titles like that. You don't want access to those anymore. Okay, fine. Sure. I guess we just have to go on original hardware, spend hundreds of dollars buying new hardware and buying new capture equipment just to be able to play the damn thing. Or we can have something that runs at 60 FPS, that has new lighting, that has new gameplay features, and is actually pretty cool overall. But sure, you don't want that. Okay, fine. Yep, this is the way that gaming industry is going to go. Or I shouldn't say the industry. The fan base is going to go that way. The industry is going to be like, oh, hell no. This sold really well. I've seen so many people that came in to my stream. I had the biggest stream on the launch night of this trilogy. Everybody was coming in being like, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? And I told them, yes, it's absolutely worth it. You know why? Because the gameplay is fun. The games themselves are a great time, and there is nothing but upgrades on the gameplay itself. If the visuals are a little off, fuck it. They can update that later on down the road if need be. The rain in this, yes, sucks ass. You can't see anything at nighttime. I will 100% say that. Sure, but that can be patched. I'm pretty sure it's an anti-aliasing problem with all three of them. They can do a patch and fix it in all three games. It's the same rain in all three games. You can see it is. If you mod games and use settings on PC versions of games, like I have done many times on my stream, you can tell what the hell is wrong with it. That rain. The rain is thick as fuck. And it's because I have like reshades.
Almost there.
They used the wrong fucking anti-aliasing on the rain. Ooh, sue them. Okay, there's a reason why we're in the golden age of gaming right now. We can do updates. Is the game a fully packaged game with no DLC offerings at all? Absolutely. Guess what? We have the full package deal of all three games here for $60. 3 full games. Most of all the radio is still there. Like I said, I haven't seen anything that was the first thing that people started complaining about, was there's songs missing from the radio. And then I'm like, what, this song that's playing right now? Holy shit. Okay, whoever said that in chat, you're banned. You said that video killed the radio star was gone from this game. What do you call this? Video killed the radio star. Don't tell me my music is gone. I don't want to hear it. You're banned. I'm too lazy to ban you, but you're banned. I'm gonna mod you, then ban you, then mod you again just to ban you again. That'll be a triple ban. The only thing I haven't heard is Michael Jackson's Billie Jean. Maybe it's not in there. Who knows? If there's missing like 2 or 3 songs, that's whatever. If there's 12 to 20 of them that people are trying to say, which is not right, they are in the game. I was literally listening to Video Kills the Radio Star, and that was one of the things that people came in and was saying it was gone. I'm like, no, it's not. I'm listening to it right now. Ooh, again, sorry. This is a bit of a rant video. Usually I don't do these types of videos, especially in Let's Talk form. But I thought for this one, I was going to make an exception just because of the fact that it's so mind-blowing to see sometimes the fan bases and the way that they attack things because it's not exactly what their brain did nostalgia effect of. Is there an art style visually to this? I said the first comment that I made about this trilogy was like, oh, they use a more heavily influenced art style for this. Definitely an artistic style going on.
I'm glad to see things back the way they used to be.
Wow. Wow.
Well, put the coyote in the chicken coop, huh?
Okay. It's definitely got it's got an artistic styling to it.
Kill 'em.
To meet the old school.
It's easy. Haven't you ever seen a movie?
That's
You say it like it's a
damn.
bad thing.
Which is exactly what it is. It's not Fortnite. It's not goddamn. It's more or less like Telltale, if anything. If you want to be all the way honest, it's like the Telltale's comic book style. You know why? Because they can't get away with doing mass murder in a video game with realistic characters. Come on, use your brain. That's just common sense. If you do, like I said, you have the Call of Duty effect, and everybody's going to get pissy and moany about that. No matter which way Rockstar goes, you can't do anything with this fan base. And we have multiple fan bases out there that this happens with. It's not just Rockstar. It's a Capcom fan base. It's the damn... And I'm not... Again, if you love the game, awesome. More power to you. I hope you stream it. And I hope you actually have a great time and have a lot of fun with it. It's for the people that you just can't please for anything. And they go online and just rant and rave. Worse yet is when the developers like Rockstar listen to it. Because... seriously, there's nothing dramatically wrong with this trilogy. There is some stuff that can use some patch updates. Absolutely, just like any other game nowadays that gets launched. But yeah, definitely Rockstar. Be wary of who you're listening to. Please, we could use more remasters. The remasters, if they make more remasters in the future too, they're just going to be better than what the hell you're seeing here. This is just a starting point. This is just do we really want to make remasters? That's what Take-Two is wondering. If this trilogy sells well, I'm guaranteeing you, we're going to see Max Payne, we're going to see Midnight Club, we're going to see Manhunt, we're going to see Red Dead Revolver, maybe the original Red Dead. All that stuff will end up coming. And there's already rumors that GTA 4 is also getting a similar treatment of up-resing and, having like a next gen. Basically, GTA 4, okay. That is also one of the points I wanted to make in this. And I think I made it. I'm not quite sure because I was on a rant in this. But GTA 4 and 5 were the only Grand Theft Autos to be made in a fully realistic next-gen type of a way. All the other ones had either real-life pictures taken in the original GTAs, and then it turned into like this haha goofy kind of a PS1 experience. And then this trilogy was cartoony because it was so 3D and graphic violence was spread throughout the whole thing that you could run around and just mow people down so easily that, yes, people were throwing shit fits back then, and the government was up their ass. So then they had to make it, cartoony on the character models and the realistic environments. The reason why you didn't really catch on that it was cartoony because it's goddamn PS2 graphics. There's only so much pixels can convey, or triangular pixels, I should say. Like the way the graphics were back then was they only had so much to work with. So everybody's so like next gen that they don't realize that this is what the games actually were supposed to look like. I don't know, man. It was bugging me. I wanted to get it off my chest. Anyways, I did a small rant. Over a 15-minute rant. Sorry. But yeah, hopefully you don't read all the reviews and the fan base out there that's all about everything, and you actually sit down and check it out for yourself. Check out live streams when the game is fully run. Do not check out videos. Videos are the worst thing when it comes to gaming of all this stuff, because they perpetuate drama just to get the views, just to make you show up. So definitely check out like live streams or full on, like long plays of the game. Check it out for yourself. Make up your own informed opinion, please. And if you have, any inkling of nostalgia for the trilogy, I recommend picking it up. It's a fun time. It's better than, gameplay wise, it's better than the original trilogy. And notice that nobody wants to talk about gameplay or lighting or reflections or any of that stuff. Nobody wants to talk about that, because guess what? The drama sells. That's a quick lesson in video making out there, is drama sells. I'm not trying to be dramatic to sell this video. I'm literally just like ranting and getting some steam off my chest. Again, my only drama is that I actually like the trilogy, where everybody else is like, it sucks. So anyways, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. And as always, I'll see you next time.